Let's get fired up. 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 Get fired up.
Hello, everyone. Hello, everyone. And welcome to Get Fired Up, the art of knowing no boundaries, taking control of your financial life, creating the life that you want to have. Being successful is having those things that you want to have, when you want to have it, and how you want to have it. Changing your life, making a difference, placing an impact, and having people around you that you love and admire. And now, here's the man that we all love and admire. Let's welcome Michael Chitwood.
Well, hello, everybody, and welcome. This is Michael Chitwood to a special edition of Let's Get Fired Up. I hope that each and every one of you are having a fantastic day today. We are. I'll tell you right now, it's just incredible what's happening and what's taking place. I wanted to remind you of something. You need to make sure that those of you that want to take the online business classes that you get signed up, because your last day at the discounted tuition reduction rate is tomorrow at 5 o'clock. If you want that special tuition reduction amount, which is a big discount, it's about a $50 or $60 discount, you can get signed up for that by just simply calling 800-854-5891. I don't think anybody's there right now, but they will be later. If you have an opportunity, I want you to invite somebody to be on this because I have something that is incredible that I have to share with you tonight. And we're coming to you with this special, what we call the 6 o'clock edition of Get Fired Up, that's much better than your evening news. This is going to be something that will propel you into a new future. So I'm going to give you just a few minutes to let everybody have an opportunity to come on. I know you still are getting in from work, and some of you are still driving. If you're driving, pull over and listen to this, because this is going to be much more important than you running a red light or maybe hitting somebody. So you need to listen to what's getting ready to come up. A lot of good news is taking place, and winners are always dreamers. They always have greatness inside of them. So I'm going to be talking to you about champions. And in the championship, there's an opportunity for each and every one of you out there that really want to change the way that you live, that you can change the way that you live. You know, I am amazed at the number of people. I don't know if you are, but I'm amazed at the number of people that have no desire to change their life. The same people that have no desire to change their life are the ones that sit around and gripe and complain about life. Have you noticed that? Have you guys noticed that? And I'm glad that the family's coming on. There's Beverly, Debbie Booth. Have you noticed that the ones that sit around and complain about life are the ones that don't want to change their life? They never want to change. But they want to gripe about it. Does anybody notice that? Is that just, if you've noticed that, let me know that, because this is an interactive special 6 p.m. broadcast of Get Fired Up. It's important that you know that you can change your life if you want to, because greatness is designed for each of us. Greatness wasn't just designed for me. Greatness was designed for you. You can make it happen, because winners are always dreamers, and they always provide and receive vital information. Somebody put information on the screen, because information is the difference between you being broke and living the life you're living and you living rich and living the good life. So I want you to put down on that screen tonight, we're talking about information. Information. Somebody put that down. Information. And I've learned this, and I don't know if you have or not, but how many of you have really learned that God is not going to just drop prosperity and success into your lap. God is not going to just drop success and prosperity and money into your life. In fact, most of us that has rich relatives, has your rich relatives ever left you any large sums of money? Has your rich relatives ever left you any large sums of money? Does anybody own this broadcast tonight? Now, try to be honest if you can. But does anybody on this special 6 p.m. broadcast get fired up tonight? It's only a 25-minute broadcast, so you better hurry. Has your rich uncles ever left you any money? You know what? I had a man one time that he was worth about $25 million, and do you know he left most of his money to the Heart Association? I mean, how in the world could anybody leave money, all your money, to the Heart Association when you've got brothers and sisters and cousins that are flat broke? Does that make any sense to anybody? So it's important that we understand that your rich uncle, your rich relatives are not going to leave you any money. And if you think that God is just going to drop a sack full of money into your lap, you've got to be kidding. Now, I want you to remember these 10 two-letter words. There's 10 words. Now, I want you to get somebody on here quick, somebody that's a winner. Don't invite any of them losers. Oh, my gosh. Don't invite any losers onto this broadcast. I mean, I don't want any losers, and I don't want any food stamp people on here. Food stamp people are always going to be on food stamps. And sometimes there's a rare instance where that they have to have it. But write this down on the screen as I give it to you. This is interactive tonight now, so get your fingers ready. We got a lot of writing to do. If it is to be, it is up to me. I did a speaking session on that in Scottsdale, Arizona one time to the Amway people, about 10,000 people. And I never will forget that 4 or 5 people out of that wrote a book on that subject. If it is to be, it is up to me. If it is to be, it is up to me. You know, I'll tell you the truth about it. Successful people succeed because they're winners. Successful people succeed because they're winners. And I believe that if you are a winner, that you have the ability to do what you need. Listen, ability has nothing to do with opportunity. Ability has nothing to do with opportunity. Somebody needs to put that down. Some of you ought to post that on your Twitter thing instead of putting on there all them scriptures you're putting, because you've had scriptures typed on your refrigerator for years and on your bumper sticker. I saw a bumper sticker the other day that said, money cometh, on a bumper sticker. You should have seen the car that they was driving in. There wasn't no money cometh on that car. That car was bad shape, and to have money cometh on there, I don't know what. Maybe they want you to stop and give them some money. Let me ask you a question. Anybody know Sam Walton? Anybody know Sam Walton? Tell me who Sam Walton was. Let me see if you know a little bit of history here. Who is Sam Walton? Walton. Who is Sam Walton? Put it on the screen real quick. Get it on there if you know. Who is Sam Walton, or who was Sam Walton, to be honest? He was the CEO and the founder of what? Walmart. Now, a lot of people don't understand why he was so successful, but in his latest book that they published for him, it says that he gets to the restaurant at 3:30 a.m. every morning to eat, and one of his friends asked him, said, "Why do you get here so early, Sam?" Can anybody tell me what Sam said? If you tell me correctly what Sam said, I'll give you a copy of my free book, 40 Millionaire Success Strategies, that will be out May the 9th. May the 9th. Anybody can tell me what he said when he asked him at 3:30, Sam, why do you get here so early at the restaurant at 3:30 a.m. every morning? Can anybody tell me that? Here's what he said, and I'm reading this as a quote. He said, the reason why that I get to the restaurant at 3:30 a.m. is because I wanted to beat my competitors. When I get here that early, it gives me an advantage over my competitors. I am ahead of my competition, and I'm determined to stay there. You know, these days, I don't know if you know this or not, but you've got a lot of people that you can't even get out of bed. A lot of people wouldn't even think about getting up at 3:30 a.m. in the morning. I mean, my goodness, that interrupts their schedule from getting up at 8 or 9 o'clock. You know what I mean? I asked a man the other day, I said, what's your dream job? Hey, what is your dream job? You know what he said? He said being on Social Security disability benefits or being on unemployment. That's his dream job. How in the world could anybody have a dream job that's where you want to be on Social Security disability benefit checks or be on unemployment? That's his dream job. And people that have a dream job like that, I guarantee you, you don't want to be connected to them because they have nowhere to go but down. Listen, champions do not become champions when they win the event, but they become a champion in the hours, the weeks, the months before the event. They spend preparing for it. I'm talking about champions. Somebody put champions on the board. Champions, champions, champions. Put champions on. The victorious performance itself is merely the demonstration of their championship character. My God, I feel the power of something taking place right now. Does anybody feel that right now? Does anybody? You certainly can't have an attitude that my dream job is being on Social Security and disability benefits. Listen, the championship win is just the demonstration of the championship character. Type that on the screen. Say, I have championship character right now. I have championship character right now. I have championship character right now. And some of you out there, you do. Do you know that Peyton Manning asked Coach Lou Holtz more questions than anybody that he's ever interviewed for the quarterback position to go to Notre Dame in 35 years? Can you believe that? That is absolutely incredible. It's off the charts. It's something that we need to know, and it's something we need to keep ahead of us. Now, we know that ignorance is no excuse. Type that on the screen real quick. Ignorance is no excuse. Ignorance is no excuse, because we're getting ready to do something. I may have to play that fired up thing any minute. Ignorance is no excuse. Ignorance is no excuse. Some people simply do not know how to make it happen because they can't solve problems. You know who I'm looking for at Chitwood? I'm looking for people that are problem solvers, people that can solve problems for me. I'm not looking for people that can't solve problems. Ignorance is no excuse. Type that on the screen as quick as you can. Some of you don't know how to spell ignorance. Ignorance is no excuse. Ignorance is no excuse. But I want you to know right now, when you get fired up and you can change your life and do something that you've never done before, everything looks different. Everything looks different. Now, what I want to know is, do I have any winners out there? Do I have any winners out there tonight on the 6 p.m.? You only got 9 minutes left to answer me. Do you have any winners? Do you have any winners? Do we have any winners on this broadcast tonight? I need to see who's a winner. I need to see who is a winner. That means if you're not a winner, that you're nothing but a cotton-picking loser. And I tell you, I don't know about you, but I don't want to be around broke people. I don't want to be around people that has a poverty mentality. I told them in the newspaper. I didn't say this. They said I said it. I told them in the newspaper. I said, I don't want anybody with a poverty mentality coming to my church. And the newspaper said I didn't want poor people. That's not what I said. I mean, we help the poor all the time. I mean, we bought an automobile for the mother of the church. We've done this, and we paid off bills for people and things like that. Let me tell you something. I don't want to be around people that have a poverty mentality. I'll tell you something else. I don't want to be around people that are cheap-minded. Cheap. Somebody put on there cheapo. Anybody know how to spell cheapo? I'm going to tell you right now, I know what you've got, and I know what you've got. Now, there's Debbie Booth right there. There's Laura Bush. There's Laura Bush. There's Terry Button, Melissa Williams, Mary Albert, Joseph King, Donna Norquist, Lucy Gonzalez. She was just here, by the way, with her whole team. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to try to remember the names. Brian, Brittany, Clayton, Michael, Benjamin, Elizabeth, of course, Lucy Gonzalez. I mean, I know, Hugo, her daddy was here. I know I'm leaving out somebody. I don't mean to leave you guys out, but I know you're listening to me right now live. I know you're listening to me live right here. It's the 6 p.m. broadcast on Get Fired Up. Get Fired Up. Esto. Thank you, Meredith Chitwood. Estro. Hey, listen, we want you to know that we appreciate you guys coming all the way to Tennessee to see me. See, I'm a poet and don't know it. You come all the way to Tennessee just to see me. And I want you to know that I love the Gonzalez family, the group, and everybody that's in there. I hope I didn't leave anybody's name out, but that group is incredible. I'll tell you what, I love them. No poverty mindset here. Man, I like that. Look at the creativity of Debbie, the one and only Debbie Booth. No poverty, man. Look, I got on them X's there. Listen, you can do anything that you want to do. I'm going to tell you your biggest problems. One, you got a fear of rejection and you have a fear of failure. Type that on the screen quickly. There's two. There's Pam Gaddis. Hi, Pam. Good to see you this evening. You have two things. You have a fear of rejection and you have a fear. Oh my God. I feel it right then. You have a fear of rejection and a fear of failure. Now, I've taught you about the two twins. The two twins is procrastination and fear. Procrastination and fear. Well, we could just put in there probably rejection too. So there's a lot of things that's taking place that's changing. You know that? There's a lot of things that's taking place. We need to understand that what you have inside you, you need to listen to me. Hey, Joe, listen to me. Quit putting those nasty things up, son. Listen, Joe, you can do anything that you want to do. You can be good just as well as you can be a bad boy. Now, why you would put something bad up, Joe, change your thinking right now. Let me help you right here online in front of 8.5 million people. 8.5 million people is watching me mentor you right now, Joseph. Joe, listen to me. Instead of you writing something nasty like that, why don't you write something good? Why don't you just try, Joe? Let's see if Joe can put up something good. You want to? Let's see if he can put up something good. In fact, why don't y'all put up something good? Let's just show Joe what something good looks like. Can we do that? Everybody, type in something good real quick. Just something good. Joe, now watch this. Joe, don't put anything else up bad because I want you to show you, Joe, I'm mentoring you in front of 8.5 million people. I want to show you, Joe, that you can write something good just as easy as you can write something bad. Joe, it's all in your mind. If I can change the way that you think, I can change the way that you live. If it is to be, it is up to me. 10 words with 2 letters, Joe. If it is to be, it is up to me. Joe, can I help you tonight? I'm mentoring you, Joe, in front of 8.5 million people, telling you to stop putting up bad things and put up good things because you can put up good things just as easy as you can put up bad things. Does that make, look at it, look at it, look at things you do, look at the things you're doing, follow your dreams, choose who you want to be. If it is to be, it's up to me. Look at all the good things, Joe. Joe, now, let's see what Joe can do. And Joe, you watch real carefully, greatness inside of you, never give up, never quit. All of that is a part. Now, I have one last thing that I want to share with you because, believe it or not, our time's up. We brought to you a special broadcast tonight at 6 p.m. I want to tell you something that I think is important. I want you to know that the sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. Somebody put it on the screen real quick. The sky is the limit. The sky is the limit. Shoot for the moon. Even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. One of my greatest semi-type coaches, he wasn't really my coach, but I appreciated all of his work, and that is Dr. Norman Vincent Peale. Died Christmas Eve. His wife was Ruth. Had a great church. He was the founder of Possibility Thinking. And boy, did all the preachers come out and kill him when he wrote the books on possibility thinking. My good. The sky is the limit. I need somebody to put that up, and I wish I could just hear you scream through this thing. The sky is the limit. You have so much. Dream big, aim high. Dream big, aim high. Dream big, aim high. Special broadcast, 6 minutes left and we're gone. I want to ask you a question at the end of this. Right now, I want to tell you 2 things. Number one, if you want to take the classes, online business classes, get signed up now, IEEA.tv. You have 1 day left to sign up at the discounted rate. We're giving you a special break. You get your manual, your exam. You get all of that free of charge included in that price. IEEA, the classes are every Monday night at 7 o'clock to 8:30. 90 minutes, 7 o'clock to 8:30 every Monday night. I want you to sign up if you want to increase your knowledge on business, finance, entrepreneurship, and grants. The 3rd semester is about grants. And I don't know about you, but a grant is a gift that you do not have to pay back. Can somebody put that on the screen for me real quick? A gift is created by a grant. And a grant is something that you do not have to pay back. Dream high, aim big, aim high. Always remember, You have within you the strength, the patience, and the passion to reach for the stars to change this world. I'm going to tell you what right now. We have right now some history makers and world changers that's listening to this special broadcast at 6 p.m. Get fired up. Now, let me tell you something. We have a very special event that's taking place. It's a week-long event, but 2 days of those events we've dedicated to Get Fired Up, Get Motivated, July the 31st and August the 1st. 2 days. We have 9 speakers now, and I mean, you're going to love these speakers. If you're interested in music, writing a song, learning how to take your song to the producer, we have what's that guy's name? KJ52 is going to be here. Charlie Austin's going to be here, and I'm telling you what, they're going to set this place on fire. But on top of that, we've got people here. Lee Valentine is the queen of QVC. In her day, in her time, which is still now, she produced more on QVC than any other person on there. Even more than Joan Rivers. Lee Valentine had the product and she knew how to sell it. She's going to be here to teach you how to take your product or your item to QVC. Somebody put up QVC. QVC. Man, I tell you what. This is going to be something that's going to change. There's Donna Norcross, everybody. We're going to change your life. She is the queen of QVC. Now, I'm going to tell you this, and don't you tell her I said this, okay? But in one of her sessions, she was on there for 12 minutes. And in 12 minutes, she sold $880,000 worth of product in 12 minutes. Now, she didn't get to keep all that because you got to split half with QVC, and then there's other expense that costs the product. But man, the profit that she made. Let me tell you something. If she can do it, you can do it. I believe in you. I believe in you, and I love you. I believe in your dream, and I know what you can do. If I can just get you fired up. See, some of you, I tell you what, you need to know that greatness is in getting up early, not sleeping late. And some people say, well, I was just made to sleep late. No, you weren't. That's a habit that you either learned from somebody or you just developed yourself. You need to be rising and shining early. I mean, early. Get up early. Get ahead of your competition. Do your prayer, do your devotion, and get your list made and get out there and take it. And let's take this thing and do something great. I believe in you. And you know what? I doubt very seriously, and I say this to you with all respect, I doubt very seriously if you're ever going to find another man on the face of the earth that cares for you and believes in you like H. Michael Chitwood. Chitwood cares for you. Chitwood loves you. And I love you with all of my heart, and I want you to be successful, wealthy, happy, and healthy. Now, last night, something happened at this restaurant that's never happened in the history of this group. There's certain things that they're allowed to do and certain things that they're not allowed to do. There's Tiffany Shannon. She's here. By the way, don't forget about Tiffany Shannon's new business. I forget the name of the website. Put it up, Tiffany, so we get it back out there again. You understand today, my brothers and sisters, that there's certain things that you can... 141,000 viewers on YouTube. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. By the way, if you haven't seen that new YouTube, I have a new YouTube channel, but there's a new program on there. You need to subscribe to YouTube. I mean, you will love it. And Ruthie is kind of the brains behind that. And because Debbie's so busy with my other stuff, I keep Debbie Booth so busy with stuff. She does a great job for me, but she also assisted and helped on that. But Ruthie, I think, gets a lot of the credit on that. Maybe most of it. I know Debbie would do it to her because she appreciates and loves Ruthie very much. Here's what I want to tell you. Nobody will ever do for you what you can do for yourself. Learn education, learn knowledge, get all the knowledge you can. Listen, someday you're going to have to fly. Someday you're going to have to come out under mama and daddy's wings. You're going to have to fly like an eagle. And I want you to know that I believe in you, and I know that you can be successful, wealthy, happy, and healthy. Now, something happened last night that's never happened in the history of this group. I saw a man. They got one big dessert, and they were going to share it among 15 or 20 people. And I saw this man. I guess he's about 60, 65. he was given the smallest piece of cake of the whole group. And I saw big tears rolling down his face as he wanted more. But she said no. I want to tell you right now, you need to know that you need to stop saying no. Start saying yes. I did a thing one time. I was in Atlanta, Georgia, and I did one. You need to find your yes in a room full of no's. That's a good thing, isn't it? I may just bring that message here sometime if these people can handle it. I don't know. They're not that strong here. You need to find your yes in a room full of no's. Because I can tell you right now, half of them people out there are saying, no, 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 you can't do it. No, you won't do it. No, you'll never make it. And I don't know about you, but I'm going to find my yes in a room full of no's. And I want you to find your yes in a room full of no's. Put that up. I'm going to find my yes in a room full of no's. And as far as that last night, I was just kidding about that. They're great. They have their own health program and so forth and so forth. That was her daddy, Hugo. He loved the chocolate cake. We gave him an extra piece. He had plenty. He had enough. I just wanted to tell you that there's nothing impossible as long as you keep pursuing. And he did. He wanted another piece of cake, and he got it. You need to find your yes in a room full of no's. When you got everybody saying no, 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 then you need to understand that you can find your yes in a room full of no's. Now, if you're interested, he got it, Lucy, I know. If you're interested in signing up under the platinum level, there's so many benefits. Breakfast, lunch. You get to meet with George Bush, John Morgan. Great motivational speakers, great life stories. They're going to tell you in 2 days how that you can be successful, wealthy, happy, and healthy. And if you follow the advice, Cook's going to be there. Dr. Cook, Cammie Chitwood's going to be there. Lee Valentine's going to be there. We have speakers coming. 9 speakers are coming. And we want you to be there on July the 31st. It starts at 9 o'clock and it goes to 9 p.m. So you're going to be there for a while. But what does it matter? You get your breakfast and you get your lunch here provided for by me in the platinum section. Sign up under the platinum section if you can. We do have the best speakers. They've already been, some of them has been awarded some of the Dove Awards already. I mean, they just not the Dove Awards, that's music, but whatever it's called, it's the Motivational Speaking Awards. I tell you what, you can find your yes in a room full of no's. And I believe that that's what you really want to do. And let me say one closing word. It's 6:30. I have to go. I have a speaking appointment tonight. I want to just tell you something right now. I believe in you. I love you. And your dream is my dream. Don't let anybody tell you that your dream will never happen. I declare to you right now that your dream will take place. Your dream will come to pass. I wish you'd just put it on the screen. I'm not looking down because I'm looking at the camera at you because it's one-on-one right now. It's you and me, baby. It's you and me, sir, right now. I want you to put that down. Your dream will come to pass. Don't give up on your dream. Hold on. That's within you, making you hold on is the thing that you can say will keep you holding on. Hold on. Hold on. If you'll stay fired up and stay motivated, get up early. Let's change our lifestyle. Change the schedule. Get fired up. Look at it. You're putting it. My dream will. Thank you so much for putting that up. I was looking at you. I want you to know that I love you. And I look forward to seeing you July the 31st. Come see us here. I haven't seen some of you guys in forever. I hope that you'll be here in the platinum section. If not, go to the diamond. If you can't get the diamond, get the gold. We're going to be here for the whole week. But July 31st and August 1st is the 2 big days. Get fired up. Get fired up. It's going to be great. I look forward to seeing you guys later, okay? Love you. Have a great week. And stay fired up, everybody. Woo!
Congratulations. You have successfully made it out of the lion's den. On our next Get Fired Up, you're going to be facing the boardroom beast. You'll really need to be fired up next week if you can survive it on Get Fired Up. Until then, stay fired up. And remember, you're the best at what you do, and you can always go to the top. We'll see you at the top.